Jamal Niaz here with the main man, Jack Catterall. Absolutely massive fight week coming up. First ever boxing show at the Co-op Arena. That's a big statement for you in your career, isn't it? How excited are you? Hometown, right?
Over the moon. Been a long time coming. I'm excited. I've been training hard, working hard. First fight at the Co-op Live. It's just got to be grateful to be in this position. I certainly put the work in every day, so everything for a reason, but I'm buzzing.
You know, you've had 2 fights this year where it's been a longer build-up than you would have wanted, either for your opponent's reason or, unfortunately, for your own injury. Was it frustrating when that happened in August, or are you just that used to the fight game now? When it's concerning yourself, you've got to remain level-headed.
You've got to remain level-headed. You've got to roll with it. It's been frustrating. I've had a lot of frustrating periods throughout my career the last couple of years, so for me it's important to surround myself with the right people. I love being in the gym, which is very fortunate. I'm in the gym every day training, so like when the fight earlier on this year got pushed back, it's part of the game. You can cry over it, but that ain't going to do no good. We stay in the gym. Likewise, I think Regis will be the same. It's not ideal delaying the fight, but I need to be at my best and I expect Regis to be at his best, so it is what it is.
You know, you made it clear after the first press conference that you weren't impressed with Regis Prograis' last fight against Devin Haney or his previous fights. Do you feel stylistically you're just far too fresh for him? You got far too much momentum?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm coming of age now. Of course, Regis is a big threat. We've seen his knockout ratio. We've seen the fights that he's had. I take nothing away from his last 2 performances. He'll probably say the same. They've not been his best. His back's against the wall with this fight, I think. He's talking about becoming a 3-time world champion. I want to fight for a world title, so there's a lot of pressure for both of us.
You know, he's fought in big fights in the UK before, so he's not a stranger to the atmosphere, but your fans are absolutely nuts, aren't they? We've seen time and time again the atmospheres that you bring. They're so passionate and so loving of you. Do you feel that that's something that he just can't prepare for, and that's going to hit him on fight night as well?
No, I don't think so. You know, I think with a fighter of Regis' calibre, he's 2-time world champion. I've seen him box live 3 times now. He's been over here and boxed Josh Taylor in London. I've seen him fight Tyrone McKenna in Dubai. He's been around for a minute, so I think he understands just as much as I do. Where when you're in the lion's den, so to speak, there's only us 2 in the ring anyway. So again, as much as I'm grateful for the noise, and I know it'll be very rowdy and I'll have a lot of support, but I'm in there to do a job, and so will Regis be as well.
How does the magnitude of this fight against Regis compare to the magnitude of the second fight with Josh Taylor? Because a lot was hanging on that. There was a lot of bad blood. It was bragging rights as well, and it was progression to where you are now, where hopefully after this you'll be progressing to a world title shot.
Yeah, I put that pressure on myself. Every fight there's a lot of pressure. You want to improve every fight, get better, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. With Josh it was more personal. There was a lot of bad blood, we had history. With Regis, totally different look on this fight. Not somebody I know personally. I respect him as a fighter, I don't know him as a man. For me, it looks like his morals are in the right place, but again, he's standing in my way of where I want to be.
Obviously, it's not surprising that Josh Taylor has been talking about you in the build-up to this fight. He has made it very clear that he wants the Trilogy fight, and I know you don't even want to think about Josh Taylor, but what have you made in the past few weeks of him saying that he wants that fight and he believes he'll knock you out in a 3rd fight?
You know what, I've genuinely not seen it. I don't think he's done a paper article, an interview. He's not done anything since the fight. He's gone radio silent, so the fact now that you're telling me he's coming out saying he wants a Trilogy, I don't think he's done a post-fight interview. We boxed in May, so...
He did speak to the Scottish Sun.
Right, so there we go, but not one media outlet has ever posted anything since the fight. I've not seen... He's not done a video. What can Josh Taylor offer me? I want to fight for a world title. Unless it's a huge financial gain and the fans are interested and he wants another beating, then it's a different conversation, but right now my focus is on Regis and my focus is getting my hands on a world title.
There are potential rumours that he could be joining Matchroom, and like you said, if the financial rewards for you are big enough, from my perspective, there's nothing that could tempt you away from a world title shot. You've worked far too hard to avoid that, but if that does get offered to you and it's a massive rewarding payday for you. The fans are going to love it.
Of course, you entertain it. I've heard the rumours like you have. I heard he's asking for way too much money. He's had 3 back-to-back losses, so I don't think he's in a position now to be calling the shots. Who knows? Him.
100%. And you have made it clear that it's either Liam Paro or Teofimo Lopez. Those are the champions that you'd like to fight. I don't know if you've seen, but Teofimo and Terence Crawford have been going back and forth, and that's obviously something that you don't want that fight to happen. You would ideally like to be fighting Teofimo. What do you make of that matchup if it was to happen?
Yeah, again, Teofimo Lopez will be looking to land himself a big fight. Crawford coming off his victory. It's a massive fight for Teofimo, so you can't knock him for wanting that fight. I put Teofimo as the number 1 in my weight division right now, but I believe I can beat him, so I want to beat the top guys. So obviously I don't want that fight to happen, but again, can't look past Saturday night.
Obviously you've got massive ambitions of going over to America and headlining over there, but would the plan be to win the world title in America and defend in Manchester, defend in the UK, or would you just want to start this global tour?
You know what? Right now I'm enjoying this journey. I've headlined Liverpool, I've headlined Leeds, I'm headlining Manchester, and I like it over here. The support's great. I'd love to win a world title at home.
And your gym mate, Pat Brown, unfortunately, he didn't get to where he wanted to be in the Olympics, but he's turning pro now. How excited are you to see his pro debut next year, most likely, and what can the fans expect from him in the pro game?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Pat's been a great amateur fighter. He's part of the team. He's been in the gym training, so very excited. It's always exciting when you know somebody personally and they're starting their career as a professional boxer. It'll be I'll certainly be tuning in and supporting him, and I expect the whole of Manchester and the country to get behind him. It's going to be some journey.
And obviously Sami Hamed has been in the gym as well, and being Naz's son, you know, he's got a lot of confidence, he's got a lot of chat about him. What's it like being around someone from the misfits side of things, which is very different to the legitimate pro game that you're involved in?
Yeah, it's different. Sammy's been around boxing his whole life. It's in his DNA, so he knows boxing. He's been in and out of the gym his whole life. He's decided to go the misfit routes, and fair play to him. It was exciting. I was in his fight in Dublin a couple of weeks back, and he took the guy apart, so shout out to Sammy, and I'm always supporting him.
Do you see him becoming a headliner with that promotion in the next year? Because he's got superstar potential, hasn't he?
100%. He can talk it, he can walk it, he can fight, and like I said, I'll be supporting him all the way.